Hey guys, it's been a while. It's William back again today with another great video. So today we're doing a build guide, or I guess procedure of how the build goes for the Techno ET48 2.0. So I'm going to time it roughly by my hours. So right now, starting the build off, it is currently, it's a Monday. I forgot, I don't know what the day is, guys. So it is May the 3rd. So tomorrow is International Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. But so I'm going to start it tonight. I just got the kit just came in. So we're going to start the build tonight. I have some plans after later on this evening. And then I'll pick the rest of it up tomorrow afternoon. And hopefully my combo will be here by then. So yeah, right now, what's going to go in this car? Well, I guess we'll build the kit from there and then I'll tell you what's going to go in the car. So we're going to flip the camera around. I'm going to open the box and you guys are going to get a first look with me. All right, sorry for the messy setup station, guys. I don't get the best of it. So this is the box. So to start it off, we're gonna open it up. Nice and easy. Woo. Sorry guys, I don't got the best camera set up yet, so we'll have to figure this out. I'll get a better camera angle this summer, guys. Here, I'll bring it back when the box is off. All right, so now it's off. Open it up and look at this beauty. Whoa, look at her. All right, to start it off, we got the good old headlights. So these are your headlights. This is what makes it a Truggy. All right, next we got our oil bags. Then we got the big bad boy itself, the new amazing Techno body. Personally, I like this design. A lot of guys don't like it, but I'm looking forward to racing it. So we got the cab ID in the back, like it looks nice, and the Nitro one looks very similar. But right now the E's the only one that's out. So from what the pros are running currently, the bodies look very similar. So I'm hoping it's gonna be the same. I didn't get the same layout up front here, but I think I'm not sure it's gonna be wider or not. But it looks good. Looks good. Next thing we're grabbing up is your wing, bag P. Then we're gonna grab a bag. Looks like the second set of bags. So this is all like my hardware, shocks. Everyone knows how fun shocks are, bearings, rear arms, stuff like that. All right. Oops, sorry guys. Bear with me. We got this bag. This is with bag C. So this is the new diff case with bag C. Tyler Hooks did a video on this. I'm actually gonna double check which one this was for. I think this was the new revised one, which is the stronger durable one. And then we got this with bag D. So yeah, I think these are the revised ones. I'm gonna go look into them a bit more. And then we got the big Whopper itself, bag A with our differentials and stuff. And then we got, of course, like I don't know, the manual and the stickers. Who cares with those? You don't need those. Actually, you need the manual, but you don't need the stickers. But then, this big hunk of chunk. This is a crazy chassis. So it's super thick, as you guys can see there. So I'm very excited for it. So I'll pick you guys up after a couple builds. So we'll see. Hey Scott, I'll send you a quick update. So I got my chassis. You got a big bag with everything in it. Yeah, another bag with everything in it. The new awesome body. All right. Your oil bag. Front headlights, because you'll the headlights to show you. Then we got the wing. And then just revised parts that have been updated or fixed. So they came with those after that's been boxed. But yeah, so that's the build. So I'm gonna start building it now. Hey guys, here's an update. So fun fact, my grease decided to explode to the side. So that's the grease that I use with my kits. This is my O-rings that I use with my kits. Yeah, so here's my third diff. So right now I have up to bag D done. So this is my front clip, my rear clip, and my center diff. Just to talk to you guys about some stuff. So I love Technos. They're durable, and the front bulkhead is a harder bulkhead than usual. That's why it's external. So the bearings are a little tough to get in. So take your time getting them in. Your trap door down here, that's what I call this. it is also hard to get on. So you have to make sure you snap it and make sure it's flush the way around. And these two screws are also going to be hard to get in and out. So put them in and try to avoid taking them out unless you have to. As you can see, it's not still flush there, so I got to flush it out. But on the rear one, it's flush. So, but yeah, so that's what's going on there. So it's looking good. So I'm about to open up bag E, and we'll go from there. But so far, she's doing so good. All right, guys, here we go. So I'm not sure if I want to stop here for the night or what I want to keep doing. So it's getting late. So as of right now, I'll tell you guys here in a second. I am about 1 hour and 45 minutes in to the build. And I have my whole rear clip assembled and built. My shocks, of course. Something I'd recommend getting is mud guards for here. I don't have them yet. They're going to be coming in soon. Just helps protect everything back here. Camera links are to the book or close to the book. I have to go. I want to put it on my setup station to get the exact camera that I want, which is going to be -2, -2, -2, -2, all the way around. So yeah, she's doing pretty good. We got some parts left over there and that, and then there's the box down there, some stuff. So I just have over here shows going on. I happen to have Cars 2 on over there. Just something in the background to listen to. So I'm already at page 9. I'm about an hour 45 in. So it's not that bad. I already showed you the tough parts. So in this clip, I put the arms in. These screws are a little hard to put in the rear. So I'm assuming they're going to be super tough to put in the front. So I don't recommend, as a rule, using a drill building a brand new kit. I like to do everything by hand, building a new kit, and drill very little as possible. But with some of these tougher parts, I have been using my drill. So that's what we've been doing. I've been using my drill for some of the tougher parts. So update, we got a universal drive shaft here, new shock tower, wing mount. So I didn't talk about this with you guys yet, but your wing, you have 3 settings. So right now it is at, oh, it goes away, guys. Right now it's at what's called +7, and then up 1 hole, so up this hole right here is +8, and then if you drop it down to this hole, it is 0, and then you put the wing through there, so it'd be 0 all the way through. So that's how that works. You have lots of adjustability. I went off the kit, so it does say go high here. I went to low because my roll center. I will test that. If not, I'll flip it to stock. I probably will end up using number 1. I'm using A for my arm, which is 0 static toe, 0 active toe. So, and my shocks are stock. But the only thing so far I've changed was my hub insert right here. I decided to put that to number 2 versus number 4. But yeah, she's coming along pretty good. Guys, so I actually decided to keep on working on the kit later on that night, same night. So here we are. We're about another 20 minutes in. So yeah, this is what my plan is. I'll give you guys some advice. These 3 screws here, so these 2 and this screw, are a pain in the butt to get in to the diff case. With that said, they're so hard to get in that I would not be surprised if they are hard to come out and also fall apart. So I definitely would trust it durability wise. It's just because it's a tough case. It's a tough diff case. So it's gonna take a lot to break this diff case, man. I'll be honest, guys. It'll take a lot to break this diff case. And this is the rear one, which is over there, is a lot easier than this one. This is a lot tougher material. I'm gonna go look into it a little bit and ask around to other guys that run them to make sure that's not just my diff case that's giving me the problem. But so this is where we're at right now. We just finished bags G. We're about to hop onto bag H. But so yeah, that's what we did so far. She's looking good. Hey guys, we're back. So now the front clip is done minus the steering. So it's all loose, as you can see. Nice. So update, I did talk to Tyler Hooks and a couple of technical drivers about this. So grease these 3 screws. Grease these screws before you go in. And yes, it's going to be tough to go in. My electric drill actually couldn't even put it in all the way. So I ended up cranking the rest with hand. So I would go drill, do it with this one side left, and then crank the rest with hand. My drill would cut out. And my clutch was all the way to the max. So, but yeah, it looks good. So you got your holes, you got more tuning options again, more tuning options. And also, you guys can see, it's the KP mod. So the Kingpin mod. So this is a Thornhill racing thing on the 10 scale or the 8 scale buggies. Thornhill was popular for doing this, but now it's stock on the Truggies. Also, the hexes are wider, so that must be for traction or turning ability. So as you can see how wide the hex is there compared to how wide the hex is there. It's a little wider. So anyway, that's what else. But that's everything that's going on. So we're coming good. She's getting better. I'm about to start bag I, which is your steering assembly. And then I think after that is chassis stuff. So looking good. And as you can see, I had to remove the front bumper, which is going to be interesting because that's a hard screw to do. So I'll put you guys there. But so far we are another 45 minutes. So we're about, what was it? Almost an hour and 45. So we're about 2 hours and 30 minutes into the build. So it's not too bad yet, and we're coming along pretty good. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. So we're 2 hours, 45 minutes in. You got full steering lock. It's perfect. It's nice and smooth. The front clip. So I'm trying to remember if I told you guys or not, but I'll tell you guys again. Grease the whole front case. Anything you drill in the front case, grease it. So these two screws, grease. All the front screws, grease. Everything, grease it up. Kit comes with black grease. Use this. I use this stuff because I know that stuff works, but use a black grease if you don't have my stuff. But yeah, so looking good. We're about to start bag. We're about to drop this onto the chassis and then open up bag K, which is the center drivetrain and all the components to put this in the center diff in. So we're getting closer, guys. All right, hey guys, so we're back. So this is what she's looking like. She's starting to look more like a Truggy, if I say do this to myself. So she's looking good, nice and loose. It spins nice and free. Like, everything's spinning. It's kind of perfect. My camber links might be a little bit off. My caliber died on me halfway through the build, so I need a new battery for that. So I gotta go through and test my camber links again on the caliber. But other than that, it is doing really good. So I think I'm going to call that a night because the next bag is shocks. So I am 3 hours and 20 minutes into the build and I'm at the shock part. So after shocks, which for me is the most annoying part, we're good. So there's everything we have left in the bag. It's looking good. So I'm actually very impressed how it goes. All the shocks build, the shocks tomorrow. It's like around 1 a.m. where I'm at right now. So I have to do in the morning. So I will have to go there. So yeah, this is going to be ready hopefully by tomorrow mid-afternoon. And my body will be shipped out to my painter the next day or so. And then I'll have it out first for a track test day in hopefully 3 weeks. Hopefully the week of the 20th of May. So I'm hoping to have this thing out tested for the first time. So which I can't wait to have it. I'm the first one in Prince Edward Island with one. And I think I'm also the first one in the prop Maritimes to have them. So from Nova Scotia, PEI, and New Brunswick, I think I'm also the first one to have one. So I'm very excited to be that first person and test it out and see how she handles. Hey guys, well I was just cleaning up. I realized I said 3 hours, so I'm actually getting a little tired, so I'm messing up my time count. I'm watching movies. I'm on my 3rd movie, so I'm actually 5 hours and 20 minutes into the build. So 5 hours sounds a lot better than 3 at this far. I was in 3 hours. Man, I'm actually flying through this build. So no, I've watched 1 hour movie, it's 2 hours, and then the movie is an hour and a half, and then this movie. So I'm at 5 hours. And I want to stop there for the night. But definitely is looking good, looking interesting. Oh, I will also mention over here, this part right here, that is for the center diff. I'll flip the camera around and show you. So that part right here goes right in here. Take the gap up of this brace, it goes slides right into there when you don't even run this brace. So I'm running 1, 2, 3 braces. I will more than likely always run 3 braces because I don't trust myself 100% not to flex this chassis. So I might remove this brace maybe. And I might remove this brace, but I'll never remove this brace. Personally, I'm going to do some testing this year on both my scale classes and 10 scale, all my technical classes really. We're taking this last brace off. And if that helps, then I'll move to this brace. If that helps, then I'll take this brace off. And if that helps, I'll keep this brace on only because I want this brace stiff for the steering. But realistically, I want such low traction tracks. I want that brace off. But anyways, we're picking up there. Page 17, bag out tomorrow morning. Hey guys, so I'm just picking up the build again the next day. So I'm about, I want to say about 45 minutes into the build. I always buy extra shock collars. So I did scrape these up pretty good. It's hard to get that O-ring on. I've tried different techniques, grease, throw it backwards. It's going to hurt and your hands are going to hurt. So right now, I get them about that high because I know I'm not going to max them out. So right now I just have my oil in there, just waiting for the bubbles to come out. So that is the back two shocks. The front two are already on the car. So with the kind of frame here, guys. You can see the frame's going to come up here. So here she is. Front's on. You're running yellow springs front and rear. Like everything's in the chassis. It's looking really good. So you're running yellow front and rear for springs. Very excited for that actually because it's now the same spring. So it's like a soft spring. I haven't looked at the spring chart yet, but something tells me it is a softer spring because there's only a few springs left. So I'm gonna probably go to pink because pink's usually what I usually run. I ran green last year, but I'm going to switch to pink. But I'll buy them for tuning and testing. But we'll drive this car out. So far, again, out of box stock, I've only changed the one thing I told you guys earlier, which is my hub height. I put the first one in backwards by accident, and then went to go flip it. Oh, never mind. I got to put it high, not low. And do you know what? Let's just keep it low and try it. So that's where we're going to put it. So yeah, she's looking pretty good. Key tools for the build are definitely going to be a pair of shock pliers, Techno specifically. Wrench, Techno specifically. Reason I say Techno specifically is the hole here is great for doing your turnbuckles, and this can hold your diff. So you set down like this, and your diff sits in there. It's perfect. Shock pliers, it has ball in, ball out, 17 mil, 12 mil, and then shock shafts. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, once these get aired out, that's what she's looking at. So she's looking pretty good. I'll update you guys more. I'm just gonna look what's the next page. The next page is my receiver, servo, stuff like that. So that stuff will slowly but surely be going in. I don't have my motor or ESC in yet. It was supposed to be in right now as I'm recording this as part of the video. So that's why I started the build last night. So I got it in today, but mid-morning. But it's actually not here yet. So hopefully it's here tonight, by tonight or even tomorrow. But yeah, so it's going to be a great build. Can't wait for it. Looking forward for it. This build looking great. My body's getting shipped out. So you guys I will send you a done video of this with my clear body. And then you'll have to check my social media accounts for my painted body and updated schemes. But yeah, so hope you guys have a great day. And we'll pick you guys up probably after the shocks and servo are installed. So alright guys, so we're back here as we're finishing up the build. We're on the last couple of bags. So right here, I'm not sure if you guys can see it. It's a blue washer. So that is a ball stud washer from one of my AE kits. I recommend doing that. It just makes sure that you have the exact 1 mil versus like trying to measure it with a caliber and stuff. It's just a little quick trick. So other thing I recommend, this is for my old Truggy. It's an aluminum servo horn. If you run a Techno kit and you don't run aluminum servo horn, get an aluminum servo horn. It's the weakest part of the kit. And do you know what? You put this on it and you won't turn back. It's worth the money. I personally prefer to run the Techno one. It's hard to find any other ones that aren't Techno that work with it because of how you need the countersunk part. But some guys have found some other ones that work. But I just run the Techno one and I love the Techno one. So I haven't turned back. So the Truggy is coming along pretty good. So my ESC motor aren't in yet. So I'm running this OMG servo, OMG ST40BF brush the servo. We will see how that works. I have never ran the servo ever racing it, but it's a new brand that came in my hobby shop, so I'm gonna try it. She runs nice and smooth. It's nice and perfect. Shocks are built yellow and yellow. So all I love to do is my steering assembly and my wing, cut my body out, turn my body out to fit the car. I'm gonna mount it. I have an event that I'm going to tonight, non-RC event, but they want to see my RC, so I'm gonna show up before it's painted over there with them. And then yeah, so then I'll ship my body out tomorrow afternoon to my painter, and hopefully I get it back in a couple weeks. And that way we can get this thing out on the track and running. So my electronics should be here tomorrow, or should be here today or tomorrow. I'm hoping today. So then we'll get that done, and you guys can update there, and then the video will be done. So yeah, it's pretty good. If I do it myself, steering's nice. You have full lock. You're running 15 in the front instead of 18. 18 was the Buggy stock. 15 is the Truggy stock. So I'm probably going to get the 15 for my Buggy and try that out too. But yeah, looking good. Again, you got the new update motor mount. So it's a really good vehicle. So it went together pretty well. I told you guys what the problem was with it. The front bulkhead's just stiff and tough to get your screws in and out of. Actually, to be honest, getting them out wasn't that bad. I took a couple of them out. I used my electric drill to get all my screws out. It wasn't that bad. But to put them in, it was hard for your first couple times. So you just got to make sure that you use grease and take your time with it. Of course, the shock spinners, I found I don't usually use stock O-rings. I use aftermarket O-rings. I ended up going and picking them up at my local hobby shop. So yeah, but works pretty good. So O-rings are good. That's now built. That's on there. So we're looking pretty good. Transponder's mounted. My photography receiver's already in there, but I'm just waiting to get this before I do all the cable management and wiring, as nothing's attached. As you can see, like, servo's right there. So nothing's attached in the car yet. But anyways, we'll pick it up. That's it. I'll talk to you guys when the servo's all attached and everything's in. And yeah. Alright. Hey guys. So this is the updated video of what's going on. So we have the aluminum servo horn. We have the OMG servo, which you guys already knew about. Now we have my combo in here. So now this is the Team Hobby Wing. Or I guess Hobby Wing. 22,050 kV Truggy long can with the XR8 Pro ESC. Really good. Click button there, that's how the switch runs. It ran pretty good and all that. I was very impressed with it, and it rolls here. Nice switch. Anyway, so that's what I'm running with XT90 connector. So my body's now getting painted, so this is where we're going to end the video, guys. So it's been a really great build. Just to overload, because I was talking to some more people, just make sure I covered all the links, guys. Grease your front bulkhead screws. It makes it easier to put in. I did not know that when I was putting them in. It does not say in the manual, so we should do it after the manual, and that's going to be good. Everything else worked good. It's just the grease in the front end. The grease in the front end will be good. I'll give you a little sneak peek of my next project, so you guys could have saw it there. That's gonna get built. That project's gonna get done this week, and then you guys get a video on that. We'll explain what that one is when we come in. So yeah, and then click. So something that I did for wiring wise, guys, I'm trying to keep this so the camera isn't shaking you guys too much. I'm running it there, so as you can see, it just ran there nice and smooth. I made it sure that it was super tight. And then as you guys can see, double-sided taped this down here to hold it dense there, and zip tied it to there, and I zip tied it right to underneath the chassis and where the screw is. So everything's tight this way. We're gonna drive it and test it and see what happens, but this is the best way I found that I can access this right to my programming switch, which is the key. And my sensor cable is right here, program switch is here, lights are here, on off switch, boom. To get this, it's kind of annoying. I have to kind of like twist my hand in there. If my fingers were any bigger, it wouldn't fit, so luckily it fit. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're running a fast receiver from Futaba, and yeah, so that's what she's running. She's doing nice and she's quick and she looks good. So that's what we're running, guys. It looks amazing. So make sure you drop a like, comment below, share the video. Let me know what you think on this. So this was the ET48 2.0 build. Let me know what you guys think. Keep up to date. But yeah, so this is the build. She came on pretty good. I built a box stock. I'm going to go test her and tune her from there. Once the body gets back in and painted, the painted body will be my updated color schemes. If you want to see updated pictures of my body painted, go check over my social media. So Facebook, William RC, or over on Instagram, RCWilliam23. And yeah, links will be below for those. But I'll link my combo and my servo and all that stuff below for you guys. But anyways, hope you guys have a great day, and we'll pick you guys up and talk to you guys in the next video.